What is going on, gamers? What is going on, nation? It's the Drop Shot and Jump Shot Prodigy himself, Mr. Desparky. No, this is not the next episode of Life Stories. This is a short little gameplay I have of me playing Championship Series with a couple of my friends. I actually went flawless in this game, which is why I decided to put it up. I also got a swarm, and I was close to a double swarm, which just didn't happen. I want to use this video really to talk about a couple of the updates, like the patch that just happened with Call of Duty where they nerfed the AN-94 and the Ballista and DSR made the cockback time a little bit longer to kind of prevent feeds, which I'm not a feeder, but it still hurts me when I'm trying to snipe, so that kind of annoys me because I'm used to being able to do that reload cancel, and I'm used to having the shorter cockback time. So it's hard for me to adjust because I don't use a sniper that often. So that's one thing that's kind of annoying me with these patches that keep coming out. They're doing a lot of these patches and I'm just not really liking them because it's just, I feel like it's messing up everything that I like to try to do in Call of Duty. All the patches that they've been doing recently, I mean really since the start of the game, it has really affected me because I keep having to switch the guns that I like to use because every single gun that I like to use is getting patched, like recently with the AN-94. I like using the Ballista over the DSR, but even that got nerfed, which it shouldn't have got nerfed. If anything, it should get a damage buff. I don't know. I know people complain because it zooms in faster than the DSR, but it also gets a lot of hit markers, and I feel like they should address that a little bit. It is a sniper, after all. I also want to talk to you guys in this video about the class setup that I used in this video. And I have realized that it is one of the best objective classes that you can use, that I have noticed at least. I have the Remington as my primary and the MSMC as my secondary. So I'm set from medium to short range. Long range, I can get pickoffs with MSMC. It really depends on the people's skill level from the long range gunfights. With the control freaks, again, it really does help. It really gives me an advantage from long range, mid to long range gunfights, even with an SMG versus an AR, because it's a lot easier for me to aim in those distances and in those circumstances. So if any of you guys are objective players that like to watch my channel, I strongly recommend this. The one I run on the Remington is long barrel, and I think just long barrel. I'm not sure. It might be long barrel and quick draw, and then I have overkill with MSMC with no perks on it, and then I use the EMP and frag. And I'm also using flak jacket and toughness, I believe, are my two perks. I should probably get rid of one of my attachments to put on extreme conditioning because that helps. Like if I'm running a flag with this, it's not very effective. I usually just use the plain MSMC class for running flags and stuff. But for games like Hardpoint, as you can see, I'm just holding down that corridor right there because I could pick anybody off that came with a Remington even though I have my MSMC out. I can pick these guys off with my MSMC to get my swarm like that. It's just a really good class, and people don't really expect if you have a Remington to have an SMG or an assault rifle or anything on the back. A lot of people run sniper and Remingtons. I like the Remington with an SMG, and I don't use the Remington a lot. I don't practice with the Remington. I don't use it in pub or in like random pub matches. I usually use the KSG if I'm using a shotgun, but I'm trying to be more effective, you know, because if you have a bad game with the KSG, that's really going to affect you because if your accuracy is not on point, you're not getting any kills. So going into a championship series with the KSG, if you're not warmed up for the KSG, it's a bad idea. Like right there, that's about the good range for the MSMC. That's why I have that as my secondary. It was an easy pick off. Nice little swarm driving past me right there. The swarms look really cool. The hunter killers look really cool when they're driving past you. I don't know why I just did that. There was nobody over there, but that was a little bit off track. I really do recommend this class. And I also want your guys' opinion. If you are an objective player, anything that what is your go-to class in Call of Duty? I want to know that. I want to know also what your opinions are on all these updates that they're having in Call of Duty. Are they affecting you as much as they're affecting me? Do they go for the weapons that you like to play as? Are you happy with the updates because you're tired of getting killed by AN-94s, or you're tired of getting killed by feeders or trick shotters, quick scopers, anything? You know, let me know your opinion on everything that's going on with this Call of Duty. And I don't really like it. I want them to just calm down a little bit, be happy with the product that they made, and live with it for a little bit, you know, longer than a month at a time. But that's about it, you know what I mean? This gameplay is coming to an end in around like 20-30 seconds, actually probably less than that. But I just want to take this time to thank you guys for checking out my video, checking out my channel. I really do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me on my recent videos. Next Life Stories is probably going to be out tomorrow, if not the next day. I have the gameplay for it. I just need to come up with what I should talk about in the video itself. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave it a thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. It really does help when you share my videos with friends, whatever. I really do appreciate everything that you guys do for me, as I say all the time. And if this is, by chance, the first video that you have ever seen by me, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you like what you saw. I really do appreciate it, and it means the world to me. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and until the next episode of Life Stories, I will see you guys later. And this was a 30-0 gameplay I think I won. I think I said that at the beginning with a swarm. I wish I got that second swarm for you guys. I'm sorry that I didn't, but in one of my next games, I'll make sure to have that for you. Anyway, I'm out.
Friendly stealth chopper inbound. Stand by for talk. Operation complete.